Hi guys, welcome to
Chow Cooking!
Today we're going to show you guys how to make some delicious homemade pizza. Natalie's going to show you the ingredients.
2 tablespoons of clover honey, 1 cup of warm water, 1 envelope of active dry yeast, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 4 tablespoons of olive oil.
We wash our hands.
In this bowl, we have mixed 1 cup of warm water, 2 tablespoons of honey, and 1 envelope of active dry yeast. After 5 minutes, this is what it should look like, and then we're going to add it to the flour and olive oil mixture.
Okay, so in one bowl we have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and to that we added 2 teaspoons of salt, and then we added 4 tablespoons of olive oil, and we're just going to mix it all together
until we add our yeast mixture, which will help it along. Alright, so now we're pouring in our yeast mixture so that we can mix up the dough. You can use your hands here to get it all mushed in nice to make some good dough. See how it's starting to get sticky? Yep, that is what we like. You gotta mix all of the dough in and get all the flour in so that it all reacts with the yeast. And now we've got our dough here, and we're gonna knead it about 10 times, folding in on itself. And this is really thick dough, so you wanna make sure that you knead it really well.
So we just received a question from one of our viewers, so let's read it. And it says, "Dear Chiao, if I didn't let my dough rise, what would happen? Sincerely, Confused."
Well, Confused, we're going to perform an experiment to answer your question. So as you can see here, we've taken half of our dough and we didn't let it rise for an hour, and it doesn't look very appetizing. So we're going to perform an experiment. We're going to bake this at 500 degrees and bake the other dough at 500 degrees after it's risen for an hour. And we'll take a look and see which one looks and tastes better at the end.
So we're gonna put it in.
And remember, we had to preheat our oven at 500 degrees.
Well, this is a first pizza, and it's not really good. The dough is a little hard and just dry.
Not very good.
Not a good texture.
Hard to
It's
eat.
not fluffy and light.
Not a good pizza.
As you can see, this dough is risen. So the question is, why did this dough rise? Now, when we mixed our mixture up earlier, we added yeast to honey and water. What happened there is the yeast fed off the sugar and the honey, and so that when it was put in with the flour, it reproduced. Now, when yeast reproduces, it creates carbon dioxide. So basically what happened here is carbon dioxide was made, which caused this dough to be filled with air, or CO2.
So we're going to be placing our pizza inside this convection oven for approximately 12 minutes. Now, convection is the rising and falling of heat. Now the pizza is going to be cooked in there because obviously the heat is cooking it, and then we're going to place the pizza on top of a pizza stone. Now the pizza is in direct contact with the pizza stone, and the pizza stone is going to heat up, and that's also cooking the pizza.
Alright, so we'll be cooking our pizza on a pizza stone. Why are we using a pizza stone instead of a metal sheet? This is because the pizza stone will have a higher specific heat capacity. That means that it will take more heat energy for it to heat up. However, this means that it will hold the heat energy for longer than a metal sheet, meaning that it will cook the pizza dough and the crust for longer and will make it cook thoroughly all the way through, which is called thermal conductivity.
In Colorado, we have a higher altitude. Therefore, we must make certain adjustments to our pizza in order to ensure it tastes and looks its best. First of all, we are going to add 1 tablespoon of flour for every 3,500 feet. Also, we are going to reduce the amount of yeast we use by 1 packet. Not only that, but we are going to change our cooking time by 25 degrees, increasing the temperature.
All right, as you can see, this is the pizza that rose, and this is the one that didn't. It's way thinner. This pizza right here, yeah, this is really thin, and this is nice and fluffy. I can tell you right now that that one looks way more appetizing.
Thanks for cooking with us.